Hello, lovely souls, and welcome to Gospel of Love and Light. My name is Kirsty. So I wanted to share the prophetic teaching of the day, and that is that the enemy is a liar. The enemy is a big, big, big liar. And I know you're thinking, that's a little silly to say, but it's true. And let me remind you why. All right. So you know when you're facing a situation and your anxiety kicks in and you feel, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Maybe God called me to do the wrong thing. You need to remind yourself that these are lies from the enemy. Now, a great confirmation of this is in almost every telling in the Bible, whenever God calls someone according to his plan for their life, they're filled with a feeling of inadequacy. A great example is Moses. When God called Moses to lead the people out of Israel, Moses was like, me? No, I'm not good enough to do that. And that's because the enemy lies to you. The enemy fills you with this feeling of inadequacy because he doesn't want you to fulfill God's plan for your life. He wants you to feel small. So when you're feeling insecure, that's the enemy talking. When you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this, maybe I should just do it later, that's the enemy talking. When you feel led into sin and doing bad things, or, just having that small voice in your head that says that you're not enough, or that God doesn't care for you, or that you don't matter, all of those negative thoughts that we think are normal are not. They're lies from the enemy. The enemy wants more than anything to walk around and devour you like the roaring lion he is. He doesn't care what you're facing. He just wants you to be deterred from God's plan in your life. Now, you need to remember that no matter what storm you're facing, no matter what challenge you're facing, that God is with you in the midst of the storm. Psalm 91, I am with you even in the darkest valley. Do not be afraid, for I am close beside you. My rod and staff protect and comfort you. God is always with you, always looking out for you, and always protecting you, because he knows that the enemy wants to devour you. All right, he wants to deter you from God's plan. But remember what God's word says. I knew you before I created you in your mother's womb. So God always created you to fulfill a certain purpose in your life, and the enemy will do anything he can to try to deter you from achieving that purpose. He wants you to fall into sin. He wants you to fall into these lies that you don't matter and that God has abandoned you and that God doesn't care for you. But God is with you in any storm. He will protect you and he loves you. Remember, I have plans to bless you and prosper you and give you a future and a